I mean, you have the whole situation where, I mean, technically the whole modern theories on how teleporters could work would essentially put the idea of recreating the atomic structure of something identically on the other side, essentially destroying it on the other side, is basically how most modern theories go and how a teleporter could work. So it would be the question of, like, recreating something entirely on the other side of the teleporter. And it wouldn't actually be the same thing. It wouldn't be the same atoms. It wouldn't be the same stuff. And then there's always the question of, is it a real person? Is that the same person? Is it really? But space-time, not so much. That's not really part of the teleporter concept so far. So I suppose I'll take back that none of them could be it. If you can transport yourself like that to the past. So I suppose any of them could be that. I mean, for all we know, one of them could take that transporter, jump back in time, and then set all this up over time. I mean, that would be sort of a... I'm not sure how I feel about that, if that's really where they're going with this. This is sort of like a whole new element after all the shift, the morphogenic genetic field and all that. After all of that, I'm not sure how I would feel about that. Sort of adding a significant... Oh, this is like the same. The people on the moon card. Oh, that's the same as the, like, study. Another card. Flower. Haven't seen the flower design elsewhere. Looks like another card up here. Actually, there seems like there's a fucking ton of these. Person 2 moons. Okay. Just gonna grab all of these really quickly. This looks like a star. Well, yeah. And the bird. Birdman. Okay. What is this? What's this machine? Do you know, Sigma? I don't know. It looks fragile. I think something goes into the vertical and horizontal axis. Yeah, you're right. That probably means we can't use it now. Yeah. About this thing. This is also weird. What is this? I have no idea. I've never seen it before. Nothing happens when you touch it. The surface is cold. Any questions still preside? Ooh. So, I mean, this is like a whole new element to this, and it's... Oh my goodness, there's so many of these fucking cards. Do I actually need these? Sun card. Human card. I'm guessing, well, actually, maybe we'll be treating these like playing cards and we have to, like, lay them out somewhere. So, like, we had the piano pieces, where we had to get each and every one, regardless of that being a thing. Place cards here. Let's try with this guy. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, the card itself changed. Okay. No, something darker, I think. Regardless, we still don't know everything. Let's find more cards. What if I tried placing it again? Nothing happening? Okay. If I just cycle through the cards. Okay. I just keep going. Okay. We're out of... Wait. Oh, no, we had one. The wind card. The wind card was still there. Ah, shoot. Damn. Last one. Okay, and now something's happening. What's that? A book. Let's check it out. This is a hologram stereoscopy. Wow, incredible. There's a picture in air. Is it okay to touch it? It should be fine, but why? It is only a picture after all. You can't feel it. Isn't poking your hand through, like, the hologram fun? Come on, try it. Oh, something happened. Chapter 1. Okay. Wind equals 0. Okay. Okay. Whoa, something's happening over the nucleus. Birdman, 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 flower person. I don't know what it is. Let's go see. It's not just me, is it? Those symbols look like the pictures on the cards. You're right. They're each a separate shape. Just what do they mean? I don't know. What is this big machine? It's off, so I can't be sure, but I think it's a 3D printer. I've heard of those. You can make anything you want with them. No. But if you get them really advanced, not modern tech, you know what, 2029, maybe they've advanced 3D printers to the point that you could make most anything you'd want with them. Well, yes, but you need the data to create too. The power's off, so we can't use it anyways. I'm guessing we'll have to make something with that in order to finish this puzzle. So, wind. Isn't this bracket about the size of those cards we found? Let's try putting one here. Oh, am I supposed to beat it somehow? The symbol we used disappeared. Maybe it means the symbol on the other side was stronger? If wind equals 0, then... I don't know. I don't know what moon means. Okay, I beat the sun. What just happened? Symbols collided together, and the one on the other side disappeared. Does that mean our card was stronger? Do we want equal then? What does winning mean? What does winning actually do for us? We can win a ton. I guess maybe we're supposed to use sun. I guess we use the Birdman as a way to judge which one to... Okay, that's back to sun now. I don't fucking know. None of this makes any sense. Okay. I looked it up, I didn't find the answer, but I did notice it said that stuff does appear in here. Okay, the alien civilization that created this transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. The relationship are as follows. So, okay. So, am I supposed to proceed in that order of 0 to 12? Maybe. Okay, so... if you put 2 of them together, that's just multiplication. If you put all of them together, it's still just multiplication. Okay, so I'm guessing I just have to figure out which one is which, basically. And them being stronger or weaker, just... Oh, question. Oh, okay. This will give me my answers, at the very least. Okay. I went and checked some of them to check their strengths, and then I filled out the rest of this logically based on the multiplication thing. So, hopefully this is right. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. I have to work this out again, I suppose. Maybe if I just switch those. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. For some reason I thought flower was stronger. My bad. Okay. I have that definitive answer. To operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The alien society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the number symbols displayed on the nucleus to a second format, you determine the correct cards in order to place. A second format. So is it like multiplication for those 4? So if it was Birdman, flower, person, that would be 11 times 11. Oh, so 11 times 11 times 7 times 3. The time on this monitor on the machine over there turned on. We should check it out. Okay. Oh. Oh, can I like make a card with this? Something's on the monitor. I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? I think so. Let's try it. Oh, I'm... Maybe if I put the cards together on it. So maybe it was displayed on the monitor. bunch of decagon reels. Decagon, that means 10 of them. I need to multiply 10 of these together in order to get, I think it was 2541? Okay. Interesting. Something else appeared on the monitor. Isn't this the same as before? Looks a little different to me, color-wise mainly. Let's just try to make it. Okay. Maybe I need to, like, put... well, actually 12. Try decagon reels. Okay. What to do now? I'm not really sure. Oh, whoops. I just realized I forgot, Birdman, so that would be 27,951. And how much is that? 27,951. I don't really know what to do with that at the moment, though. 27,951. Yeah, we should remember this. Thank you, Sigma. I didn't actually need to go calculate it. I thought I did. It's a shame. Oh, can we use this? Let's try putting these reels we found into the machine. Does it have 4 reels? It should fit. That's easy enough. And that means I could probably put the other reels into the machine too. Yeah, it went so very perfectly. Now, what do I do now? Now we have both sets of reels in. See if we can do anything with it. Maybe we'll figure out something. I don't know. Oh, I think I get it. It's like, this is like a vertical format that we're supposed to switch it to. Okay, I think that makes sense. The decagon has 0 to 9, but the tridecagon has 13 numbers. Yep, the vertical reel shows 0 to 12. So basically, we're converting it to a 4-digit thing from trying to go from, like, to show all 9 of them down there. Okay. Okay, so human, double moon, double human, star, sun. Okay, I read that very briefly as they were going by. It sort of sounded like they got it. They were convinced of that. This has something new now? Yeah, 5 and 6. The alien civilization lines up symbols as a mean of multiplication, therefore nucleus symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. What about the numbers in a column? Manny's use of 10 as a decimal base is simply because we have 10 fingers. The intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. But what exactly are the numbers in the other method based on? Okay. So where do I input this? What? Okay. Okay. And it was Sun Star, I think? Or was Sun Star or Star Sun? Okay. Okay, let me just redo that real quick. Okay. Completed. Oh, I think we did it. Yeah, looks as though you were successful. Now, what will happen? Good question. Nothing? Maybe? Nothing? Okay. We found it. Found it all good like.
It worked!
Yes, but...
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, fine. These 6 are now deceased.
I suppose they got what they were looking for. Oh my goodness. But 6 are dead. 6 are dead now, right? Shoot, I actually... When Phi died, didn't we get out at the end of that? Is this after the ending where, is this after the ending where Carlos killed himself?
What?
It can't be.
The X door has been opened and subsequently closed. The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this at all. You tricked us, Zero!
Tricked? Isn't this what he...
This is a lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma!
Hey, Phi! Where the hell are you? Are you trapped somewhere? If you can't speak, just make a noise! Please, Phi! Please! Answer me, damn it!
Oh, isn't it? And she remembered all of it. Oh my.
Diana!
I could have sworn. I remember both Sigma and Diana leaving the area, saying something along the lines of, Sigma saying something along the lines of, I don't believe this is actually happening. They're not all actually dead. It should leave. Just us two. Maybe that was... Wasn't that that was an addition onto one of the other team's fragments? Shoot, maybe the one where Akane died? I don't know. Shoot. But I remember them both leaving.
Hey! What's wrong? Are you alright?
It's very notable that so much is happening in this, and having the fragments all over the place makes it very hard to remember all the little details. And it's become very apparent as I've...
You okay?
As I've edited stuff, as I've rewatched the episodes, as I've edited them and uploaded them, it's very easy to just forget a whole lot of little details from this.
Yes. Thank you. And Phi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C. We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
I'm sorry.
Yes. But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is Carlos. Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again. We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
Are we going to use the transporter? I was also thinking that transporter, the concept, you could use that as preservation technology too.
Sigma, what are you doing?
The X-Store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the tree-form timeline.
Listen to me, Sigma!
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
Sigma?
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
Okay, so this is clearly the choice. There's certainly a lot of options that could be opened up by doing it that way. Well, I'm actually pretty interested to see what happens if we just stick around. Because that's a complete possibility. I mean, the transporter could just straight up kill us. That's possible. But we could also, if we went back in time using these transporters, then there's also the entire option of, because there's the export pod. It's not like Shift where it sends you back to your body where it was at that point and you just replace your consciousness. Instead, it would add entirely new people into the equation at that time. I sort of really want to see this, but I'm also interested, what will happen if because the decision game is done, what will actually happen here now that it's done? Are we just going to wait around and die? Is that really the case? Or is there something more beyond the end of this game that will help get us answers? Because we can use this transporter at any time, realistically. I want to see that first, at the very least. Wait, what? I'm not trying to stop Sigma. That wasn't the choice I was meaning to make. What?
Diana! What are you?
This has to be Zero's trap.
A trap?
Don't you think so? Zero's the one who made us start this thing. If we transport now, we'll be doing exactly what Zero wants.
But what?
What in the...
I don't know what's going on, but...
Pretty sure we should get out of here. Let's go, Diana.
I don't think it's a... I mean, it could be a trap. It could be exactly what Zero wants, but... to make assumptions on what he wants is... excessive, I think. Especially to the point of destroying the machine. That's ridiculous. That was a big explosion, did we? Yeah, we did get out there properly.
Sigma, it's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't get injected with the drugs.
No, I remembered the announcement from earlier.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Oh. The game's already over, so...
But it was over when we...
it'll be fine.
It was over when...
Akane will come back.
It was over before we did the transporter room puzzle, wasn't it? All things considered, she would have had to have leaved before that she would have had to have left before that last cycle, and yet Zero still gave us that message. She still had us out of the transporter room.
I wonder. I'm not so sure I believe that.
You think Akane won't come back just to try to stop any chance of Radical 6 getting out? Yeah, and that means we died. Okay. Whoops-a-diddle. I did not think Diana would be that, stupid. Especially that aggressive over it. My goodness. Transporting back. Where did Sigma decide on? At the very beginning? To something different? I mean, if Sigma's seeing like this tree of decisions, we're gonna keep our memories too. That's the thing. We definitely don't have any... especially if the drug's not being put in, then it shouldn't start getting forced in at the earlier point too. So we should be able to stay conscious during the entire time. So this really opens up a lot of possibilities of getting answers.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hurry.
Aw, her hair's flipping. I mean, it is reproducing us. We should still be here, even after being inputted, right? It's not like our exact consciousness. We just have our memories intact. So it'll be like two different consciousnesses just split off and one stays there to, I suppose, die. Oh, wait. I didn't? Wait. What does this fragment do? I will look at the not new one first. Just to see what's happening here. I assume this is the timeline after we input and we just stay here. These are the left behind. These are what is left behind. I mean, yeah, again, it's just sending data. We don't actually get sent ourselves. What do you believe in the soul or consciousness like being a thing more than just our memory and brain structure?
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones.
Oh, come on, Sigma. You're smarter than that. Zero explained it. It's 2029, whatever. This should be common sense by then.
But not the export pods.
Did the process fail?
No, wait. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute, okay?
You know, why don't we just transport ourselves back to a bunch of different points? Because if you want something that will deviate the timeline immensely, I got one for you. Maybe you should, just set yourself with your modern memories back into as many places as you can. I mean, we understand why this isn't... I mean, come on.
Yeah, I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported.
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully." It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
I got to call a little bit of bullshit here. Just a little itty bit of bullshit. Because a fax, weren't you born in the late 2000s? People weren't even using faxes then, let alone when you were old enough to remember stuff. Wow, especially someone who did not understand how faxes work.
Our original bodies remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
But there's one thing I don't get. Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here?
Well, that's...
Sorry. I know how strange this sounds.
That's a whole question of, like, the human soul, if you believe in that, or how consciousness actually interact. How whether it's more than just the brain. Considering this has the whole shift phenomena in it, then yes, I can understand Sigma's confusion a bit more.
It's clearly an esoteric conundrum. Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
There's still several more parts to this. Okay. I mean... Okay, did we actually go through all of them? Oh, there's a lock. Oh, okay. So what point is this? Okay. Let's start this. That's quite a few fragments, or quite a few parts of that fragment there, so this should be interesting. Door of Truth. Ooh. What the fuck does that mean?
Did it really work?
Well, we got into the input pods, and we came out of...
The export pods.
Diana, look at your watch.
1805.
Well, we climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
Wait, are these like atomic and they update off of like a signal? I sort of figured that it would still tell us the same time, regardless of us physically moving, because the watch itself had that in it. I guess it must get its data on the time elsewhere.
So, we went back in time? But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Good point. But it also means it could be 2 or 3 days off. Or even 3 or 4 years. There's no way to know the exact date or time. Even what we see on this watch could be fake. We have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Sigma, can I ask you something? You were the one who prepared everything on the input console, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
where did he put in?
Where exactly did you set it to?
What do you mean, where?
The transfer point for the transporter.
I don't know.
What?
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time. I couldn't read any of the text on the display, so I pushed a random button.
A random?
It doesn't matter. It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate history. And if that's true...
Vi could be here.